Jack in the Northwest Wind, retold by Mrs. Winkler's third grade class. Once upon a time, Jack lived with his mama. They were very poor. When winter came, it was hard for them to keep warm because they had cracks in their walls, with the northwest wind powering through the cracks. In their house, it was like a winter wonderland because of the snow. Jack said, "I'm going to get materials for our house." So Jack went to get the materials.
So when he got to the farm, he realized there was no wood, no hammer, and the nails were bent. So Jack came up with a plan and told it to his mama. He said, "I'm going to find the hole where the northwest wind is coming from, and I'm going to stick my hat in it." His mama said, "That's not going to work, but at least I'll try." So off he went.
Jack was very thoughtful, so he chopped some firewood for his mama, and then he left home to find the northwest wind. So when he was walking, an old man saw Jack walking, and Jack said, "I want to find that northwest wind." And the old man said, "No, no, Jack, come to my house and have supper, and I will give you a gift." So Jack had supper at the old man's house because he knew the old man.
The man handed him a tablecloth. "It's just a tablecloth," Jack said. "It's not just any tablecloth. It's a magic tablecloth. Let me see." Spread, tablecloth, spread. And there was every food you can imagine. There was so much food it fills up the whole cloth. The man gave Jack the tablecloth and gave him a warning. "Stay away from the three brothers. They are bad boys." Jack was going to take the tablecloth back to his house when he passed by the three bad boys' house. The three bad boys asked why you're holding a tablecloth. They started making fun of it, but Jack said that it was a magic tablecloth. The three bad boys did not believe him, so Jack showed them how it worked. "Spread, tablecloth, spread," Jack said. The tablecloth had ice cream, pizza, and napkins for you. The three bad boys asked if Jack could come home with them, and Jack said yes. When he was sleeping, the three boys switched the tablecloth with one that looked exactly the same. In the morning, he walked home. At home, he said, "Spread, tablecloth, spread," but nothing happened. Then his mama turned it into a shirt. Jack had his jacket on inside because it was so cold outside, and in his house because of all the cracks. He went to chop firewood for his mama because Jack was thoughtful. Then he left to stop the northwest winds because the northwest winds were very cold. He was going to try to stop it again.
Jack saw the old man again. He said, "I am looking for the northwest wind to stop it." The tablecloth only worked once, and then never again. Then the old man said, "I will give you another present. A chicken, but not just a normal chicken, and forget about the northwest wind."
In the middle of supper, the old man said, "Jack, I got a gift for you." Then he put a rooster on the table. "It's a rooster," said Jack. "I already have roosters. It's just not a rooster. It's a magic rooster." "How's it magic?" said Jack. "Well," said the old man, "you have to put your hat under the rooster. Then you say, 'Lay an egg.' Pop, there is a golden egg. Oh, thank you. I better be on my way home now. Now, thank you. Jack, I'm going to give you a warning. Just stay away from the three bad boys because they are bad."
Jack carried the rooster to the road and started toward his house. Then he passed the bad boy's house. They rushed up to him and said, "What do you have, Jack?" Jack said, "I have a rooster." The bad boys started teasing him. Jack said, "It's a magic rooster." He put his hat under it and said, "Lay an egg." A golden egg appeared in the hat. The boys' eyes got all big and they said, "Jack, do you want to spend the night at our house?" Jack agreed.
Then that night the three boys stole the rooster and gave Jack a normal old rooster. Then Jack woke up and went home not knowing he was holding the normal old rooster.
when he told his mom, "If you lay a hat under this rooster and tell it, 'Lay an egg,' it will lay a fine gold egg." But it did not work. So that night they had chicken soup for dinner.
Jack was back at home. It was colder in the house than it was before. The northwest wind was still blowing through the cracks in the walls. Snow blew in. There were even icicles hanging down from the ceiling. Jack had to find a way to stop the northwest wind before the house froze. So he chopped up wood that he got outside for his mama because he was a good son.
Jack went through the woods hoping to not see the old man, but then he saw the old man. The old man said, "Hi, Jack, where are you going?" "To stop the northwest wind from blowing?" "I'm not so sure about that, Jack. How about we both have supper together and I'll give you a gift?" So they started walking to the old man's home. They had supper and the old man said, "Jack, here's what I think you really need," and showed Jack a club. Jack said, "It's a stick." "It's not just any old stick, it's a magic stick." "Show me," Jack said. So they went outside and the old man laid the club on the ground and said, "Knock away, club, knock away." The club jumped into the air and chopped down the nearest tree. Then the old man said, "Don't go near those boys, they're bad boys."
Jack was walking home until the 3 bad boys came over. They said, "Jack, what do you have in your hand?" "A club." They started laughing really hard. Ha ha ha. Jack got really angry. He stepped up to the boys. He told the boys, "It's magic." "Huh? Then show us." So Jack put the club down and said, "Knock away, club, knock away." The club jumped in the air and started knocking away, chopping against the tree so fast the boys were amazed. They asked, "Do you want to stay at our house?" Jack kindly accepted the offer and went with the 3 boys. Jack is sleeping in the 3 bad boys' house and overhears that they stole everything. He woke up when they were showing their dad the club, so he says, "Knock away, club, knock away," and destroy his whole house, unless they give everything back. It was destroying the house, so the 3 bad boys said, "Take everything back," but not before it knocked down the whole wall. Jack quickly came home because he wanted to show his mama all the magnificent gifts. First, he showed her the tablecloth. He laid it out on the table. "What is that?" asked Mama. "It's a magic tablecloth." "Oh, Jack," Mama said, trying to comfort him, also thinking he was a little bit crazy. "Don't oh, Jack me," he screamed. "Just watch and learn." Then he spread out the tablecloth and said the magic words, "Spread, tablecloth, spread," and right in front of them was a big feast. Mama's eyes bulged out of her head. "Wait, I have more," Jack exclaimed. Then Jack put the rooster on the table. He took off his hat and placed it under the rooster. Mama looked confused, but she continued watching Jack. Jack shouted the magic words, "Lay an egg, rooster, lay an egg," and a golden egg fell into his hat. Mama was shocked. She looked at Jack and said, "Jack, this is wonderful." She was very happy. But then Jack said, "I have one more thing to show you." Lastly, Jack took Mama outside and took the club out. He laid it on the ground and then he said the magic words, "Knock away, club, knock away." Then the club jumped up in the air and knocked down a tree, then chopped it into a bunch of little pieces for the fire. Mama was happy. So Jack went to the store and brought a golden egg to pay with. Jack got a hammer and nails. Then he went home and took out the stuff he bought. And then he started to fix everything. Then after Jack fixed the house, he went inside. The northwest wind never bothered them again. The end.